Okay, so this is Lynn Hamada. She is a faculty member of the medical assisting program who's going to be performing my usability study. Basically, Lynn, this is a potential app that I'm trying to develop as a group project for my LTech class. And what we're trying to do is I'm simulating what it would look like if this was an app on your phone. So if you can imagine this first screen and all the other screens as apps, and what I'm going to do is if you press a button or whatever you do, I'm going to open up the next page to show you, or I'll reveal a next page just to show you what happens when you press on this particular button.
So these are in pages then.
Right,
Okay.
right.
All right.
So thank you again for doing this study. I'm going to be walking through this study with you, and we're asking you to help us try to see if what I've created will actually do what it's intended. And this session should take no more than 15 to 20 minutes.
Okay.
So the first thing I want to make clear is that your performance or the tasks that I'm going to ask you to do or the questions I'm going to ask you will have no bearing on your performance. So it doesn't matter how you perform. You're not going to be graded on this at all.
Okay.
I'm just using this to help me understand how to make this app useful for future users. And so to be clear, the site is the focus of the evaluation, not your performance during the evaluation. So I'm going to ask you honest opinions, and I'm going to ask you for your honest opinion, and I'm going to ask you to perform 3 tasks and also ask you questions along the way. And you need to just look at this as if you're simulating through a website, and that's basically it.
Okay.
Again, we're not testing you, we're just testing the site, but feel free to talk aloud and say, what comes to mind when you look at it. Okay. So before we look at the site, do you have any questions for me?
No.
Okay, great. So let's get started. What I wanted to show you is this is our home page, and it's called Welcome to UH. So first of all, what I want you to do is tell me out loud, what do you think this page is about? Does it look like, is it straightforward? Who do you think would be using this app? What is interesting about it? Anything that stands out to you.
You mean just looking at this right now, the way that it is? So actually, all I'm doing is looking at this.
Correct.
Right, because that's all that's... Okay, so, well, it doesn't give me a whole lot of information. It just basically says welcome, and it says to UH. So I'm assuming that it's welcome to information about universities. So it could be for anyone that's interested in learning more information about UH. It could be for students. It could be for parents. It could be for high school students even, or people that are looking at maybe wanting to transfer, but anything dealing with UH. So I would guess it would be whatever you wanted to know about UH, you might be able to see it from here.
Great. So just looking at the main page itself, would you have is it pretty straightforward about how to get into the app?
Well, all I can see is welcome to UH, and then there's a button. So I'm assuming if I press on that button, I'll get more information.
Great. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up the next page, which is going to show you what you're going to see when you press on this button. Okay, based on what you see, again, tell me if this is pretty straightforward to you. Does it look like there's anything that's confusing to you? Do you kind of have an idea of what the menu is about?
So it says new to UH. I'm assuming that this is for anybody that maybe is not familiar with anything about UH. So we've got news, so I think of things that deal with the universities, food, places to eat on the university campus or maybe within the vicinity. I'm not sure what gems mean, but I'm thinking that they may be just things that are very UH specific that maybe are just for UH and not anything about any other school. It's just something specific to UH. Majors, those are the different types of majors that are available or found at UH, and an introduction. So I'm thinking that maybe by looking at all of this, I might, unless I had interest in all the others, I would probably hit intro, because that might give me some other information about maybe step 1, what we're going to be doing.
Okay, great. All right, so now I'm going to give you 3 tasks, and based on what you have here, I need you to try to see if you can perform the task just based on what you see. So again, like I said, if you press on a button, then I'm going to open up another, I'm going to reveal a page to show you what it's going to look like when it goes into that page. So the first task that I want you to do is to locate a hidden gem, story in the gems button of the menu. And then I want you to just let me know if it's pretty easy or if it's pretty difficult too.
Okay, so the task is to find something that's within the gems.
Locate a hidden gem.
Okay, so I would think that I would have to press on gems.
Okay, and then once you press on the gems, then I'm going to go ahead and open up this. Okay. And do you think that you would be able to locate a hidden gem?
Hidden gems. Well, let's see. I can't. I think this is link here. I'm not quite sure. I can't read this, and then I cannot read this either. I can see link here. Let's see, and then hidden gems. You know what? I don't know. Let me see. I think I would probably. Okay, so I think if I clicked on here, this is what would occur. Is what I'm guessing.
Yes.
So I clicked on here, then this is what would, and then this would be a list of gems, a list of whatever the gems are.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Great.
I guess. Yeah.
Oh no, that's perfect. Okay, so the second task is for you to click on. Find and click on a list of off-campus sites that you can go to eat. Off-campus sites.
Okay.
To eat.
Okay, so I think I would click on food.
Okay.
Because hopefully that would give me.
And then this page will open up.
Okay, and if I want to go to off-campus foods, then I would probably click on the one that says off-campus foods, because there's on and there's an off-campus.
Was it in your opinion? Can you tell me how easy or difficult it was to figure that out?
Easy.
Okay.
It was fine.
Great. The last thing is that I want you to locate an alumni that you can talk to for your major.
Locate an alumni to talk about a major. Okay. Well, okay. I probably would, I probably would click on majors and just to see what the majors are, and hopefully that would take me to the alumni.
And so if you click on major, and this is what would open up.
Alumni. Let's see. Let's see. I probably would click on the major again. Thinking because I can't.
It's hard to see, huh?
Yeah, it's hard to see, but so I'm not sure if this is like, if I put information here with the major and that I was interested, maybe whoever is monitoring this will hook me up with the person that is in that major. I don't know.
Just assuming, and that's okay. That if you just say that, that's what you're assuming.
Yeah, because I mean, when I look at this, I'm thinking, okay, they want my contact information so that if I click on my major, then they'll try to hook me up with somebody that has the same major if I put my contact information down.
Thank you. That's great feedback. Okay, so that's pretty much it in terms of the tasks that I needed you to do. Can you give me some feedback on what else would be easier to make it easier for us to navigate through the menu and the pages? Can you give me some suggestions on ways to improve on what you're seeing, what you've experienced so far?
Let's see. Well, again, this is just like a prototype, right, of what you folks are doing. I'm sure that when you folks actually have the app page, you guys are going to have something like a picture or something, right? So that'll make it a little bit more engaging with the eyes. I mean, even having sound would be good, whatever, all of those different things,
Okay.
So that they can, you can hear something, either somebody talking about UH or maybe music or something that makes it very specific to the school. But I would think, like I said, a picture or music or sound would be good.
Great. Thank you very much. I'm done. And do you have any questions for me?
When does your app come out?
Hopefully at the ending of December or mid-December.
Okay, that's good.
Thank you very much.
Okay, you're welcome.